of the world. The name of this company is called Olilife. Olilife has been in the system for 3.5 years, and a lot has gone on. People's lives have been transformed, people's health status changed, and millions are made, millionaires are made, and we are getting excited every single day. Every day, something new is happening in this industry, just about 3.5 years. And I can assure you that we are just getting started. We are just scratching the surface. Countries are fired up about this move of Olilife. And if you are on this call, I want to believe that you are so fortunate to be a part of this move. This evening, we have two people speaking into your life concerning this opportunity. So if you are here on this call, wherever you are connecting from, you know that there's somebody you need to get onto this call. Don't waste that time. Pick up the phone and call that person to join this call right now, because something is going to break forth this evening. And a waste of time. If you are well informed, of course, you take well, find out from you where you are connecting from. I believe you are connecting from one country or the other. Wherever you are connecting from, I wanted to put it in a chat box where you're connecting from. I'm speaking from Ghana. I don't know where you're connecting from. I want to see where you are so we know exactly who we are talking to. Just put it in the chat box quickly. Those of you who are supposed to call somebody, quickly do that. So for us to begin this journey of this presentation in the next 1 hour, I have a friend of mine. Wow. Okay, Nigeria is on a call. South Africa on a call. Beautiful. Christ on a call. Yes, we thank God for your lives. Your life will never be the same after this call. Paul, you're welcome. Okay, right. So there's a gentleman who's going to talk to us about the company profile and, of course, the product we have. Cynthia, you're welcome, all the way from the United Kingdom. And this gentleman joined this company about 5 months ago, and wonderful things have happened. He's a great leader, a phenomenal leader. He's leader of leaders. He has made his way. People have joined this company in his country before he came on board, but I don't know how he did it before we realized he's now the number one in Nigeria. He's a great person, and I want you to give him the rapt attention and listen to his side of the presentation, how he did it, how and where he is now, and what we are waiting for to happen in this business. So help me this evening, my very good friend. His name is Coach Rufus in team all the way from Ibadan in Nigeria. So Coach Rufus, over to you. We are all listening to you. Talk to us about the opportunity called Olilife. We are listening to you. Go ahead, sir.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much, my amiable boss, all the way from Accra, Ghana. I celebrate you, sir, for what you do for the community. And thank you once again for showing me this amazing opportunity. My name is Coach Rufus. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've been around the MLM industry for the last 19, close to 20 years now. I've been affiliated with so many companies, but to the glory of God, I've never seen a company like this in all my years in the industry. And when I saw this precisely 29th of August, 2025, last year, through my upline, was Cornelius, it blew my mind completely, and it was quite pulsating. I did not waste any time. I had to dive in. So for everyone on the call tonight, if this is your first time joining us or seeing any of our presentations, I want to celebrate you and congratulate you because you have finally made it. You are in the wealthy place. You are in the right place at the right time with the right opportunity. And I'm going to be unveiling a lot of information tonight. I want you to give us your rapt attention, avoid all forms of distractions. And at the end of the presentation, please do me a favor, kindly get back to the person who has invited you here, ask for their account number, and send them something for dinner in appreciation of this information. Because if you act on everything we are sharing with you tonight, in no distant time, your life will be 100% transformed. So the company we are talking about tonight is called Oli Life. Like my boss has already introduced the name of the company. Oli Life is a company that is dedicated to enhancing health and quality of life through the fusion of Olympic spirit and scientific health management. So the company focuses on wellness electronic device that help users achieve long-term health goals. So in a nutshell, we are not here to discuss about drugs. We are not here to talk about pills or supplements. We are here to talk about our wellness electronic devices. Please underline those words. We are here to discuss our AI smart devices or wellness electronic devices, not a food supplement, not a drug or pill. So this company has invested so much into research and development in the last 3 years, and then the R&D development, the R&D department of the company have done so well to come up with phenomenal products. We have global presence. Our headquarters is in Singapore. We are also in China. We're in Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Hong Kong, with expansion plans for USA and other parts of the world. This business is quite new in Nigeria, in Ghana, but it has been in Ivory Coast for over 2 years now. But globally, the company is just about 3 years counting. By the end of this year, we'll be having the 4th year anniversary. But this company, due to the fact that they came up with innovation that is second to none in the industry, they took the market by storm, and it is what it is today. Currently, over 167 patents to protect our technology. All the components, design, circuits of the devices we're introducing to you are produced in Germany, assembled in our Constellation warehouse in China. So you are here to, you are dealing with a company that's been tested and proven with global presence. So stay tuned as we move on. If you check businessforhome.org, which is a website that's used for ranking of MLM companies, this company ranked top 15 global MLM across the globe in less than 3 years. Within 3 years, the company was able to rank top 15. And the dream of this company is to get to number 1. And that's why if you hear a slogan at the end, we always say one team, one dream, one world, Oli Life, number 1, because we have the goal, the vision to attain the number 1 best company in the world. Currently, in terms of revenue, this company is doing good numbers, well over $83 million in monthly sales. That is phenomenal. We have done over 512 individuals across the globe that have cashed out a minimum of $1 million. $1 million, 512 individuals that have done a minimum of $1 million. That is phenomenal. Currently shipping to 162 nations. So we have expansion plans also upcoming, AI-powered customer support. We have about 60 plus global warehouse with AI-managed logistics. This company uses what we call e-commerce mode of distribution. So it's a business that launches you into international markets. You can sit at the comfort zone of your house and build your business across the globe because you have access to international markets through this mode of distribution. You don't have to lift a finger. The company ships to anywhere in the world from the Constellation warehouse. And that is a remarkable part. So in terms of certifications, we've obtained a number of them, the CE, IPMS, the Allow certification, ISO. All these standard certifications are to give you the confidence to go about your business without any doubt. And that's to say that the technology here has been tested and proven. That's what the certifications mean. So what we are introducing to you has already been tested and proven. Now let's dive into the technology that is embedded in all our devices. We have what we call the scientific backing and then the global reach. The first technology is called PEMF. PEMF. So if you are hearing that for the first time, PEMF stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Field. It's a modern health innovation that helps the body heal itself, not by using drug, not by surgery, not by energizing your body. It does all this by energizing your body cells. So I'll take that again. PEMF stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Field. It's a modern health innovation that helps the body heal itself naturally, that activates the body's natural healing process. And it does that not through drugs, not through supplements or surgery. It does it by energizing the body's cell. So I want you to note this, that every single cell in the human body works like a tiny battery. And when we are young and healthy, those batteries are usually full of power. But as we grow older, and when we begin to get stressed or expose ourselves to toxins, eating poorly, or battling with sicknesses, those batteries start to lose their charges. That's when diseases begin to roll into our body. Our body gets exposed to fatigue, to poor sleep, to hypertension, to stroke, to diabetes, to complications. Then poor wound healing begins to emerge. Arthritis, infertility, you can name them. We all have people around us that are suffering from all these kind of ailments. So now, what this company has done through this innovation is to provide a solution, and we are going to talk about it shortly. So the second technology is called terahertz. In the magnetic spectrum, in between microwave and infrared, you are going to find terahertz. And like I always say in most of my presentation, this technology has been deployed to so many sectors. Terahertz have been deployed to radar, to security, to communication. Also in the health sector, terahertz have been deployed. It has the ability to penetrate 3 to 5 centimeters deep to the human tissue, and it resonates very well with the body chemistry. So putting together these two technologies in all our smart wellness devices has helped us to achieve quite a number of health benefits. Number one is that it activates and revitalizes the human cell. It promotes meridian flow. It helps with detoxification. It helps to enhance microcirculation and metabolism, fat body toning, and body sculpting. It also helps with pain relief, inflammation, and fatigue relief. Powerful, powerful innovation. So, may I also let you know that PEMF, Pulsed Electromagnetic Field Therapy, is originally developed by NASA. NASA is National Aeronautics Space of America. They use this technology to support astronaut health in zero gravity environments. It is safe, and this technology uses safe low frequency pulse electromagnetic field to stimulate and support the body's natural recovery system. Let me quickly lay a foundation here of a concept called grounding or earthing. The concept of grounding or earthing is having your foot, placing your foot directly into the on the earth, which is the earth geomagnetism. When your foot have direct contact with the earth, there's a transmission of negative ions through the meridians to every part of your body. Ideally, the way God has designed the human body, we are supposed to be walking barefooted. But technology, innovation has disconnected us from the earth geomagnetism. Every one of us, we now live in homes with concrete floors. We put on footwears. All this has helped to disconnect the body from the earth. So the body makeup has a whole lot of positive electrons. And then when you have your foot on the surface of the earth, you contact the negative electrons. So that means you are balancing a circuit. And once the circuit is balanced, the human body cells get the required number of negative electrons to charge up the cell. Now, the power plant of the human cell is called the mitochondria, and it produces ATP, which is the energy. The energy it produces is called ATP. So a healthy human cell requires between 70 to 100 millivolts to function optimally. But as you begin to grow older, you disconnect yourself from the earth and so many other factors, millivolts begin to drop drastically. And that is where so many ailments begin to come in. Now, this technology comes in to mimic the earth magnetism, because you cannot dress so well for a function or to your office and then pull up your shoes because you are trying to ground yourself. So with this technology, these negative electrons have been highly concentrated into all the smart wellness devices in such a way that you put your leg on the plates, and then these pulses are transmitted gently. So it uses low frequency pulses, electromagnetic field, to stimulate and support the body's natural recovery process. So some of the benefits of PEMF include encourages cell repair and regeneration. It encourages cell repair and regeneration. So summarily, what I'm trying to say about PEMF is that what it does is so simple. It recharges those weak body cells using safe natural electromagnetic wave. It also restores energy to the cell. It improves blood circulation, boosts oxygen delivery, and helps the body repair itself from the inside out. So let me give you a very brief example. We have a number of individuals who have come on these devices, most especially a stroke survivor who used the P90 machine, and they started regaining movement and strength faster than expected. I've personally handled one. After 3 weeks, the man got on the machine and he was able to speak. He started using that part of his body that was no longer functioning. He was walking unaided after 3 weeks of consistent use. I've seen a case of high blood pressure patient who came on this device. After 2-3 sections, the blood pressure dropped drastically without drugs. So we've seen a number of testimonials of this innovation, this technology. We've seen a diabetic patient who had chronic wounds that refused to heal. Within weeks of using OliLife P90 machine, the wounds started closing up beautifully. People with long-term joint pain, arthritis, who were spending heavily on painkillers, now move freely everywhere. Hypertensive patients noticed that their blood glucose level has stabilized. Women with hormonal imbalance, infertility issues, began to see improvement in their cycle. So even those struggling with insomnia cases, with stress, fatigue, started sleeping deeply and waking up refreshed. Yesterday, I got to a gentleman's office with our P90 machine, because anywhere I go now, I go so confidently. I go with so much confidence because I'm so certain that the machine will never disappoint me. I got into the man's office after 10-minute explanation of what the device is all about, the technology. We opened up the carton, brought out the device, and have him run the first section. 5 minutes on the machine, this man slept off. While on the device, he slept off. I'm talking of deep sleep that he was snoring. When he woke up from that sleep, the therapy section was not even over. This guy was asking for the price. He said, bring this machine, I need it. That he's suffering from chronic insomnia. He rarely finds sleep after a stressful day. P90 delivered instantly while on the machine. I think I did a video of that section and dropped it on our WhatsApp platform. So people with chronic insomnia discover that one thing that PEMF does is to stimulate the pineal gland and then increase the production of melatonin that regulates your sleeping cycle. If you are sleeping after a session on this machine, what you're going to be experiencing is called REM sleep, very deep sleep that results to repair and regeneration of the cells. Fantastic technology right there. So the testimonials are real, and it's been increasing every single day. The machine doesn't perform magic. What it does is to activate your body's natural healing intelligence. So only Life Therapy 90 machine actually works by improving circulation, microcirculation. That is the tiny network of blood vessels that carries oxygen and nutrient to your cell. When blood flows improve, inflammation is going to reduce, toxins are flushed out, and then the cells start functioning like a new cell. That is why people feel lighter and more energetic and healthier overall after consistent use of these smart devices. It also helps to balance the nervous system and boost the immune response. So for people with chronic stress or depression, nerve pain, or weak immunity, the device helps to restore calm and balance in such patients. Very, very safe. The safety of the device has been proven already with so many testimonials. Now let's talk about the fact that it supports healthy circulation. It assists with the body's natural detox process. It promotes ease and healthy movement. So overall, this is a wellness device. It's not a device that is designed to target a particular ailment. So don't ask questions like, can it work for cancer? Can it work for diabetes? Can it work for high blood pressure? What this is designed to do to the human body is to restore the natural healing intelligence of the body. Because the body knows what to do. That is why sometimes when you have a cut, you discover even without applying any medication, it begins to heal itself naturally over time. So this is about wellness. We are talking about restoring the body's healing ability, the ability for you to live a disease-free life, to have wholeness, for the body to function optimally without you nursing any ailment. So it's more or less like preventive or wellness therapy and not curative. So please note that therapy, PEMF has been proven to deal with bone health. It takes care of bone health, malunion, non-malunion, arthritis, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, any of those things that are related to bone, PMF handles it very well. What about nerve function? Of course. What about metabolic balance? You take in nutrients. I tell people that there are two things that guarantee wellness in the human body majorly. One is the nutrient intake, and the other one is the bioelectrical system of the body. So if the bioelectrical system of the body is optimal, the charges are transmitted to the cell begins to increase its millivolt, optimum metabolic functions are triggered. Cardiovascular vitality is one of the things that PMF handles very well. Healthy hair growth, cellular regeneration. So the revolution of this technology started as far back as the 20s. I think we need to mute everybody. So the evolution of this technology started as far back as the 20th century. It started as EMF, that's electromagnetic field, was introduced through electricity to radio and modern technology. Then the innovation began to evolve in 1960s and 70s. The discovery of PMF emerged. So scientists explore pulsed electromagnetic field as a way to support cellular health and recovery. In the 2000s, it was deployed into wellness as well. So PMF therapy gained traction in holistic and integrative health circles for supporting energy recovery and balance in 2000. In 2020, Holy Life began to adopt this innovation and then infuse it into smart wellness devices. And that's where we have our cutting edge, user-friendly devices designed to enhance everyday wellness. I keep emphasizing on the word wellness, wellness. So we are not talking about drugs here. So look at the science behind terahertz. I've talked about terahertz a little bit. It has deep penetration power. Now, the device at the airport that screens your luggage has terahertz. Whenever you put your device through that machine at the airport, it's scanned through your device, and if you're having any harmful substance, it's detected through the monitor almost immediately because of terahertz innovation. So terahertz wave have been explored in scientific studies for their potential interaction with the bioelectrical system. So this one resonates more. Consider this as a wireless charger. So think about your body like a smartphone. Over time, it runs low on battery. So terahertz is like that wireless charger that will gently powering up your cell to perform at their best. I always tell my audience that if you have a little boy, a little child, maybe at 3, 4 years, 5 years, you discover that whenever they wake up in the morning, or when he wakes up in the morning, he's always hyperactive. He jumps all around, up and down. He's never tired until he goes back to bed. The reason is because a child at that stage has optimum cellular voltage. Optimum cellular voltage. So the energy level is at the increase, and then it's always hyperactive. But as you begin to grow older, your cellular voltage or the bioelectrical system begins to drop drastically. That's why you see at 30, at 40, at 50, you can no longer do what a 10-year-old or 15-year-old would do because of the cellular voltage. But our smart devices, our phone, our tablets, our laptop, they all come with chargers. Why do you think the manufacturers accompany these devices with chargers? Because they know that while during the usage of these devices, the battery is going to run low and you need to charge it. Okay? And then God that designed the human body also accompanied the body with charger, which we call the earth geomagnetism. The human body is supposed to be, you and I, we're expected to be walking barefoot. And as you do that often, you charge up the human cell. But we no longer do that. So why are you surprised there is so many ailments everywhere today? So this company has thought about this particular innovation and then decided to give us a wireless charger for the human body. And that is what we call terahertz. So I'm doing this presentation to explain it in a layman's way so that we don't speak so much grammar and people go home with little information. So, but if this is all you take home, that our smart wellness devices can be referred to as human charger. I love one of our bosses, Boss Trudy in Lagos, who called it the human charger because of the presence of terahertz in all our devices. So terahertz wave resonates with the human cell. It activates the cellular energy and then improve blood flow. So I'm going to begin to draw conclusion so that we can have ample time for the next presenter. So let's look at our state-of-the-art wellness devices. The two technology I've been explaining since PEMF, post-electromagnetic field, and terahertz have been infused into different devices. The company has infused this into different devices. So let's talk about the flagship product. The first one right there on the screen is called the Terra P90, OliLife Terra 90. OliLife Terra P90. So that is our flagship product. Is the most talked about. When I came across this product on the 3rd of September last year, I had my own first therapy section. And then prior to that time, I've been managing my glucose level, which lasted for about 8 years. And then the first section, I noticed that I had renal sleep. With consistent use after 4 days, it took care of numbness, neuropathy, fatigue, retinopathy, and so many other complications I was experiencing before. So this device before you, the Terra P90, is powerful, very powerful. It boosts the cellular health using terahertz and PEMF technology. Another device we have is called the Galaxy G1. Galaxy G1 centers more on the eye-related issues like cataract, glaucoma, and any eye defect. So it sweetens the eye using PEMF. It has a 6-zone 3D air bar graphics And then Bionic Ultra Vision technology, fully patented. Fully patented. It's only in OliLife you will find this device. 100% patented. We have another one called the H Plus Bar. It's a portable hydrogen water antioxidant-rich hydrogen. It has MRET, low frequency resonant technology. Put in your water, your drink, you get hydrogenated. Powerful device. We have the A9 Barma Air that has high concentration of anions, air purification, and anti-mosquito. It has a Wi-Fi control, very powerful device. This one is suitable for asthmatic patients. Very suitable for asthmatic patients. It emits negative ion, purify the air where they are, and then you see them living a normal life. My team is now concentrating on this particular device because we are beginning to see big market for it. Terahertz, we also have our P90 Plus, which is the advanced version of the P90. It has core technology, PMF. It also has the terahertz EMS. It has red light, it has RF. There's about 7 different technology. This one has the ability to also take care of skin relaxation, skin rejuvenation, mostly suitable for spa owners. And then the plate of this P90 Plus is bigger than the P90. So those patients or people with bigger foot would rather prefer to go for the P90 Plus. We have the Vitality Wand. There are a few contraindications with the Terra P90. Let me mention a few of them, which is patients with artificial organs or metallic implant of pacemaker or bleeding tendencies or pregnant women are all advised to stay off the P90. But the company also did another device that will help such patients with stress relief and so on and so forth. So it's called the Vitality Wand. This one transmits the technology or the negative ions through air pressure. So there is no direct contact with the body. That's why it's suitable for such individuals. And that is also one of our powerful devices as well. So for home use, PMF is very, very, very non-invasive. So it is completely non-invasive. There are a whole lot of research work and papers or scientific backings for this technology. For those of us who are good with research, I'll refer you to a website called PubMed. So go to PubMed, PUBMED, is owned by National Library of Medicine. If you type PEMF there, you're going to see papers for non-union fracture, for depression, for venous ulcers, for artificial bleeding, and so on and so forth. You find a lot of papers, well over 10,000 medical reports. A lot of clinical trials have been done, and this has come out to be tested and proven. So all our devices are so unique. So summarily, let me summarize what the Terra P90 device will do for you. It will support comfort, vitality. It will also support an active lifestyle. It will encourage natural fat metabolism and body toning. It will energize and rejuvenate at the cellular level. It will support detox pathways and inner balance. It will also help you to encourage natural energy flow and harmony. You are the type that when you climb the staircase or you do a workout, just few minute workout, you're already panting. This is going to help to encourage your natural energy flow. You discover that your energy level is at the rooftop. Things that you ordinarily wouldn't do. After coming on this device, you see yourself everywhere hyperactive. It supports healthy circulation and metabolic function. We've talked about all this, but these are the 6 long-term use. So this particular therapy has cumulative effect. It has cumulative effect. So somebody asked me a question, does it mean I'm going to be using this for the rest of my life? I say, sir, this is not a drug that has side effects. This is a wellness device. So the long-term use have cumulative effect. So I would advise come on this machine for a minimum of 3 months before you even start saying, asking if it works or not, because of the long-term use and the cumulative effect of coming on this. So if you are to do some level of comparison, you discover that just 30-minute section on this device is equivalent to 10 times moxibustion. It's equivalent to 8 hours perspiration is also equivalent to 2 hours cardio workouts, or somebody who have been to the spa to have a body massage 30 times. That is how powerful the 30-minute section on these devices are. We are currently running a local clinic or clinical trial on the Galaxy G1, and I assure you it will blow your mind when we are out with the results. So I would be stopping here, dropping the microphone here, and allow my boss to take over from here. Thank you, sir, for giving me the audience to talk to us tonight.
Wow, 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 wow. Can you help me to give my friend a big hand for such a wonderful presentation? He has taken his time to break it down for all of us. As you can see, we have a lot for every one of us. Can you help me give him the fire emoji? Wow, 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 wow. I celebrate you, Coach Rufus. Coach Rufus, he's completely sold out to this company. In 5 months down the line, he has qualified to go to Thailand, qualified to go to Dubai, qualified for a car that he will be given on the 11th of this month. And he's an M2. He has earned so much money already, less than 6 months in this business. Ladies and gentlemen, he was the right person to take us through what he just did to us. If he could do it, you can do the same. And I want to encourage all of us on the call. We are about 100 people on the call. Please, 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 like he said, this is not one of those things you knew before. It's all about food supplement. Okay, it's a new system where you are using this device without medication, you are getting well. Amazing. For me, business is about solving problem. Once you can solve somebody's problem that he's been struggling with for years, he couldn't solve that problem, but you can solve the problem, you have a business. That's what we have in our hands. We are solving real, practical, medical problems, wellness problems. Therefore, we have a business. I am not surprised this company makes over $83 million in a month, getting to $100 million in a month. This is unprecedented in the history of network marketing, product network marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, my duty right now is to let us see the business opportunity behind this business. This business is massive. How do you describe someone in this business for 3 years earn over $6.2 million? How will you explain somebody in Africa, in Ivory Coast, in 2 years could hit over $2 million? How do you describe someone in Ghana, $150,000 few months in the business? How do you describe Rufus, who just spoke to us within 5 months? I mean, it's just amazing. So listen to me, how we do it. Number one, I want you to know that you must be able to define your why. Why do you want to do this business? Why are you on this call in the first place? Do you have a dream? And what is your plan towards your dream? I know we want to do a lot of things. Someone is here maybe because you want to just take care of his health. Maybe you are here because you want to be financially free. You've been working very hard. Maybe you are here because you want to travel. If it's about travel you want, you would travel, you'll be tired. Is it about that nice car you want to buy? Is it about building your own home, own big house? Is it about helping other people? Now, whatever it is you want to do, if you're able to define your reason, your why, the question you should ask yourself, how long will you be doing that job, that business, that commitment to be able to achieve your dream? How long will you be able to work or do the job you are doing currently to be able to achieve what you really want to achieve? If you weigh it very well, and you can tell that you're not sure if you take about 2 or 3 or 4 years, we have a plan for you. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to share my screen with you, let you see. Can you make me a host so that I can share my screen? Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to share footage of our opportunity and be in a position to achieve the dream you want to achieve in that shortest possible time. Are you ready for me? Okay, so number 2 thing I want you to understand with me right now is a situation where this man called Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote so many books. One of the books that he wrote that blows our minds all the time is called Cash Flow Quadrant. Cash Flow Quadrant. I'm sure you have read that book before. He has also wrote a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Now, one of the things he said is that you are either an employee or you are self-employed, or you own a big, or you are an investor. Will remain an employee until you retire. You may decide to own your own business, yes, self-employed, but don't remain there. The most beautiful place anybody should be is to be a big business owner and be an investor. And he's expecting all of us not to stay at the left side of the quadrant, but move to the right side of the quadrant. Now, there are about 95 people that make 5% of the entire world's wealth. Just 5%. 95% of people in the world working very hard, but they could generate only 5% of income in the world. Can you imagine? Whereas people who are at the right side of the quadrant, big business people who have employed smart people working for them, and they have made money and they have invested the money into other areas, they generate 95% of the whole income of the world. A particular business is the best way anybody can do to become a big business owner. You know, as we are talking to you now, for example, my friend who just finished his presentation, Rufus, he joined his business bed about 5 months ago. Do you know how many people he has in his business? As we are talking now, he's a big business owner. As I'm talking to you now, I introduced him into the business. He has a lot of people in his team. And we are just getting started. In the next 2 years, it will amaze you that Rufus may have about 500,000 people in his organization. This is what we are talking about. Okay. So network marketing, beginning from a very small beginning, you just sign up, something small. In a matter of time, you can have a huge organization of people. If you are a good manager, you're a good leader, you are a good organizer, you can explode. Like our upline in Taiwan, he has exploded over $6.2 million. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I want you to think about what you can do for yourself, seizing the opportunity we are presenting to you now to take a hold of it and make it your own. Now, one beautiful thing about what we are presenting to you about network marketing company, network marketing business is so simple. You don't need to leave your job as an employee. No. You can hold on to your job as an employee and do this alongside. Okay, it's so flexible. You can work it around your major commitment, but just be a bit smart to be able to be alert and being sensitive and be able to reach out to many people. So somebody may ask me, what do we really do in network marketing? 3 things we do. Number 1, you just have to use the product. Number 2, when you think it's a good product you are using, don't stop there. Do the number 2. Number 2 is sharing the information, the testimonies, the benefit of the product you are using. We believe that the best person who can sell is a satisfied customer. That's the best person who can sell anything. Once you think the product you are using, the machine you are using is good, don't stop there. Tell a friend. Who will tell a friend? Who will tell a friend? You are doing the business. That's number 2 we do. When you are sharing the information, the result you are getting, oh, how much is it? Or people are share the information, build a team, use the product, tell everybody, build a team. This is what we do, and we make it. Okay. So how does the company practically reward individuals? There are 5 advantages, 8 benefits. Number 1 advantage is that you don't need to pay money to register. All you have to do is to buy the device. Number 2, there's no sales requirement putting pressure on you. There's no time restriction, no monthly maintenance or monthly auto ship. There are many people who have done one network marketing or the other. One of the things they don't want to hear is that you've been forced to buy a product to be able to earn your income. We don't do that here. No stock holding. So it's a very simple business. Okay. Meanwhile, there are many advantages. One of the advantages we have is that we are given 8 ways to make money. Okay, but I'm going to show you 6. Number 1 is called team bonus. Before I explain the team bonus for you to understand very well, I want you to know that every business you want to do, you must start from a point. There's a starting point. Apparently, our company gives you 3 packages you can work with. You can join by buying a product to the tune of $1,000 or $2,000 or $6,000. These are the 3 packages we have that meet your pocket. They all have the advantages, okay? If you decide to come into the business with just $1,000 worth of a product or buy one of the machines, $1,000, you are on board. If you can enter with $2,000, why not? $6,000, why not? You're in business. Now, the company is saying that the day you parted with $1,000 or $2,000 or $6,000 and you are on board, there's an income you'll be entitled to. What is that income? It's called a team bonus. Now, team bonus blows our mind. Even though it's the smallest of the bonuses we receive, the idea behind it is so beautiful. Many people know that network marketing, hey, you have to bring people to become your downlines before you make money. That's what many people know. But this company Only Life has changed the trajectory of it. You know, you don't need to bring the people before you make money in our business. Once you buy the machine, $1,000, the company will give you 300% of the $1,000, which is about $3,000. What it means is that the day you bought the machine and you have been put in a computer as somebody who bought the machine from us or as a distributor, whether you are interested to do the business or not, the company gives you 5% on the earnings, of the person under whom you have been placed. Okay. Everybody who buys the machine from us, his details are taken, and we put your detail in a computer under somebody. That person could be the person who introduced you, or the person under that person who introduced you. We call it the right side. Your upline or the person under whom you are earn $10,000. Yours is 5% of $10,000, which is $500. Are you with me? When you also brought at least 2 people in the business, your 500 you earn, they will also earn 5% each. Team bonus. Okay. If you bought 2 machines, you'll be receiving the 5% until you get to $6,000. Even if you haven't brought anybody in the company. Okay. If you bought 6 machines to start your business, you'll be receiving 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5% on the earnings of the person under whom you are until it maxes out to $18,000. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, simply amazing. Without necessarily bringing somebody on board, building a team, you are just using a machine, using our product. You are being paid. This is unprecedented. Okay. So if you're on this call tonight and you are somebody who hates to do network marketing, what I want to advise you to do is to try our machine with the person who is introducing you. If you truly like the machine, just buy it. You will make a minimum. This is what we have called team bonus. Number 2, we make money. Number 2 is called referral bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, referral bonus is an amazing bonus. Amazing bonus, because it opens the door for many other bonuses. For example, open the door for coaching bonus, open the door for binary bonus, open the door of being moved from one level to another level to another level in organization. Amazing. So how does it work? You know, when I started network marketing, one of the philosophies behind network marketing blew my mind, by John Paul Getty. He said that I would prefer to earn 1% on the effort of 100 people than to do 100% of my own effort. Amazing philosophy. With this company believes that when you bring people on board, who brings people on board? Who bring people on board? In a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4 months, you have 100 people in your team, 200 people in your team, 1,000 people in your team. It's so beautiful. So the company rewards individuals who takes it upon themselves to win people into this company. When you win one person who buy one machine, you will receive $75. If the person buy 2 machines, you receive $150. So you can bring as many people as you can. There is no limit as to how many people you can bring on board. If you bring 20 people, $5 times 20. If you bring 100 people, $75 times 100. If you bring 1,000, multiply it. We call it referral bonus. Like I said, when you refer people, it opens the door for more other bonuses. Okay. So this is what we have. Referral bonus. Apparently, many of us, we have been referring people to other businesses, services. It could be a restaurant, it could be a salon, a barbering shop, whatever, but nobody pays you. But we are saying that when you refer one person to come and buy any of our machines, we'll pay you a bonus called referral bonus. Amazing. Now, number 3, this will blow your mind. Everybody who has been in this business, who earn an income in this business, lost this one. It's called tier bonus. I call it bagam, 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 because it actually comes like that, hitting your pocket, bagam. So what does it mean? The company says that when you activate your binary, in other words, if you introduce 2 people who buy the machine, either 1 machine each or 2 machines, whatever, you are going to be given a referral bonus plus a tier bonus. Remember, the referral bonus I talk about, number 2, is 10% on the PV, which is $75. But the tier bonus, which is the bagam, is 50% of the PV, which is $375. In other words, when you bring 2 people who bought 1 machine each, you are receiving $150 plus $375. Amazing. You brought A and you brought B. They both bought 1 machine each. You are receiving $575 or $525. What it means is that it has opened the floodgate for more of the $375 to come into your account, even if you haven't brought anybody again after the 2 people. For example, you brought A brought C, and B that you brought also brought D. You didn't bring C, you did not bring D. You only brought A and B. The company gives you another $375. Your second generation. What about your third generation? C brought year 1 and year 2. D also brought F1 and F2. Even if it is 1 they brought, it's giving you another $375 in your third generation. What about your 4th generation? Year 2 brought G, F1 brought H, another $375. Fifth generation, H also brought another $375. And it goes down, 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 down. 5th generation, 6th generation, 7th generation, 8th generation, 100 generation, 1,000 generation, 1 million generation. Amazing. This is why Coach Rufus, our first speaker, he has been saying it. He says since he joined this business, he has always been liquid. Always liquid. It means that always money doesn't finish from his pocket. Can you imagine you're receiving $375 maybe every day? because your team is just growing. Amazing. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've given you 3 powerful ways this company rewards us. The first one is tier bonus. Number 2 is called referral bonus. Number 3 is called tier bonus, which is also called Bagam. 1 person on the left, 1 on the right, it triggers Bagam. Now, second generation, 1 person on the left, 1 person on the right, triggers Bagam, $375. 1 on the left, 1 on the right, Bagam. 1 on the left, 1 on the right, registered, Bagam. 1 on the left, 1 on the right, Bagam, 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 Bagam. So it's so amazing. You only brought 2 people. Can you imagine? You brought the 3rd person yourself, the 4th person, the 5th person, the 100th person. Your team will grow beautifully wild. Amazing. Number 4, where we make money, is called binary. Binary is beautiful. The reason why it is beautiful is that it's a build-up of the referral bonus. The people you brought, A and B you brought, you earn referral bonus. You have also earned a tier bonus. So same people who are going to do the same thing you did will build this organization to give you a binary bonus. Binary is huge, big. See how it works. The company says that after you brought the 2 people, the 2 also brought 2 each. 2 to bring 2, 2 to bring 2, 2 to bring 2 to bring 2 to bring 2 to bring 2. I mean, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Everybody bringing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Everybody 2, 2, 2. In fact, you can go more than the 2. But when we look at a simple calculation of 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 2 by 2, it blows our minds. The company says that beginning from the 4th generation, after you have earned your tier bonus, the rest, BBBB, you see on the slide, is a binary. 1B is about $82.50. If you bought 1 machine, if you bought 2 machines, 1B is about $90. If you bought 6 machines, 1B is about $97.50. What it means is that the company looks at activities that happen in the organization in a particular day. For example, today. If at the end of today, begin from your 4th generation down to your infinity generation, 3 people sign up on the left, and another 3 people sign up on the right, and you are on 1 machine level, it means that you are earning 82.50 times 3. The next day, if you discover that 10 people sign up on the left of your organization, 11 people sign up on the right of your organization, and you are on 2 machine level, you are receiving $90 times 10. The next day, you discover that your right team has generated 15 people who bought machine, and your right team also 15 people who bought a machine. The company gives you $90 times 15. Apart from your tier bonuses you are receiving. Ladies and gentlemen, this is blowing our minds every day. So the simple thing anybody can do is, do you know 2 people you can bring on board to have an understanding of this business so they can adopt the strategy 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 2 to find 2, 2 to find 2, 2 by 2 by 2. That is the way to go. And your binary bonus will come. Your tier bonus will come. Your referral bonus will come. Ladies and gentlemen, this takes me to the next one. called coaching bonus. Number 5, coaching bonus. Coaching bonus is also a build up of the referral bonus. But this particular one happens to be the biggest income you will ever earn, depending on how many people have you personally brought on board. If you brought 2 people, 2 by 2 by 2, it will give you a good binary bonus along the way. 2 by 2, 2. But I tell you the truth, if you want to make huge coaching bonus, don't stop at 2. Don't even stop at 5. Don't stop at 10. Amazing. But let me show you, if you are stopping at 5 and you want everybody in your team to bring 5 to find 5, to find 5, to find 5, to find 5. This is how it works. Look at it. Up to the 6th generation. The company says that the first 5 people you brought directly, when they make an income, especially binary income, yours is 10% on each of them. Can you imagine the 5 people also follow your footstep? They also brought 5 people each, meaning your 2nd generation have been 25 people. And if they make various amount of money, the company gives you 5% on each of them. What about your 3rd generation? They also brought 5 people each. It's 125 members. The company pays you 5% on each of them. What about your 4th generation? Everybody bringing 5. That gives you 625 members, 5% on each of them. What about your 5th generation? 3,125 members. That is 5% on each of them. What about your 6th generation? It's about 15,000 people. 5% on each of them. I'm just talking about 5. I'm not talking about even 10 by 10 by 10. Meanwhile, listen to me very carefully. The company has promotions. And these promotions run throughout the year. That if you want to go to Thailand, register 4 people. If you want to go to Dubai, register 24 people. And we are meeting this requirement. It means bringing people is not a big deal. Not at all. So if everybody understands the rule of the game, what I'm showing to you is a reality. Okay? So it's a huge one. It's a huge one. The next one to talk to you about is the global pool bonus. 5%. The company is saying that 5% of the global sales will be taken and give back to distributors. When you achieve it once, you will receive it for the rest of your business that you are doing. Okay, it's the simplest global pool in the industry. It's given to some type of people. Who are those people? People who have worked very hard, distinguished themselves to become an M1, move to M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7. How does it work? When you sign, the first 2 people you sign, you are working with. When you discover that your left team sign up about 14 people, your right team also brought 14 people, you are qualified to become an M1. M1. And the company regards you as a shareholder. When they are sharing in January every year, you will receive some money. At this point, help me to congratulate a lot of people who have achieved M1, including myself, including my good friend who just became an M1, Mr. Stephen Teku. Congratulations. You made it to M1, and many other people. Okay. If you have done M1, you are receiving 1 share. If you're an M2, Rufus is an M2. Congratulations. You receive 2 shares. If you're an M3, you receive 4 shares. If you're an M4, you receive 10 shares. If you're an M5, you receive 20 shares up to 60 shares. When you become an M7, and everybody here on this call, you are a candidate of becoming an M7. Receive it now in Jesus' name and work towards it. Okay. So these are the 6 ways the company pays us. There is a strategy we have, health and success strategy. What it means is, do you think that you can join this business today and get 2 people to join you? Is it that possible? That after you have joined, you bought your machine, and you start earning your team bonus, can you get 2 people to say yes to you? If it is possible, there are 2. If you can work with those 2 people, show them the way, coach them, mentor them, train them, encourage them, motivate them to do the same thing you did by getting 2 people. Your second generation will have been 4. The 4 becomes 8. If everybody is getting 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, then it becomes 16. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 becomes 32, becomes 64, becomes 128, becomes 256, becomes 512,024, and finally, in the 12th month in the business, you can have up to 2,048, machines sold, so to speak. If you have a team like this, within a year, 2 to bring 2 to bring 2 to bring 2 will have given you $500,000 US. Very simple calculation. 2 to find 2 to find 2 to find 2 up to the 12th generation will have given you how much? $500,000. This is why I started by telling you that you may have a plan for your dream. I don't know how long you have been doing that job. I don't know how long you have been doing the same thing, but will that thing you are doing take you to your dream? If it will not, I am making a suggestion to you. Can you look at our plan? 2 to find 2 to find 2 to find 2 to find 2 up to the 12th generation, all the way up to 1 year in the business. $500,000. When my upline from Cote d'Ivoire, I met him in Abuja, me and Coach Rufus. We asked, what was your secret? You have earned over $1 million to $2 million. What was your secret? Say the secret is 2 to find 2 to find 2 to find 2 to find 2 to find. Amazing. Anybody can do this. Anybody. I like what Napoleon Hill said. He said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve it. So simple like that. So if you believe that you can bring 2 people, you can achieve $500,000. No wonder it is achievable if you really can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage all of us that the machine we are talking about, the devices, the wellness devices we are talking about that Rufus talked to you about, they are working, giving result to individual. We are selling value, real value, real value. So plugging yourself to this business is not a big deal. You'll be bold. because you are selling value, okay, and you will achieve. We are getting there. That is what I have for somebody tonight, that contact the person who invited you. Rufus said it beautifully. You know, the person who invited you to today, you need to give him, take him to lunch because he's introducing you to something that works, really works. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've done the good job for you this evening. If you really want to follow our plan of 2x2, 2x2, by 2x2, 2x2, the time you are done in 1 year, your referral bonus will have given you $150. Your tier bonus will have given you $4,500. Binary will have given you $397,000. Coaching bonus will have given you $132,000. Totally $500,000 is achievable. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. But the last thing I want to say before I drop the mic is to encourage you by what Warren Buffett said. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you work until you die. That is not your portion. This business can do a lot for you. It can do a lot. You will be sleeping, but business is working out for you. We are new in Africa. Africa started 2 years ago. Ghana started about 8 months now. Nigeria started about 5 to 6 months now. And we are entering DR Congo. We will enter Kenya. And the whole of East Africa. We are entering South Africa. It's an opportunity for all of us to grab and run with it. Thank you so much. God bless you. On this note, we have opened the floor for questions and answers. And I want my good friend, Coach Rufus, to take over from that so we can address a few questions, 1 or 2 or 3 questions, and we'll be out of here. Time is already spent. So the floor is open. Any question? Coach Rufus, I'm handing over to you, sir. Coach Rufus.
Wow, thank you so much, my bigger boss, for that concise presentation. You hit the nail on the head. I believe anybody with foresight will run with this opportunity because the future belongs to those who see opportunity before its maturity. This thing we are sharing with you tonight is about market share. I'll show you same way you find refrigerator, we find smart TV, we find home appliances in virtually all the homes you have around. You are going to find our smart devices littered everywhere. Nigeria is virgin, Africa is virgin. Now is the best time to run with this business. So before you start seeing Therapy 90 in every home, the question will be, what is your market share? What will be your market share? And now is the best time to position yourself and run with the business. So we are going to take 2 questions from the health angle and probably another 2 from the business side. So if you have questions, please kindly raise your digital hand so that we wrap it up in the next 5 minutes. Kindly raise your digital hand if you have question. All right, I already see one raised there. Your name is, what I can see here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can unmute and ask your question.
Good evening, and how are you?
Good evening. You're doing great.
Yes. I just wanted to find out as to how much are those machines, maybe if I may ask. That's the first question. And the other question is it safe to be used by a person who is having a metal implant in the body?
Okay, thank you. Number one, your question, we have all our devices uh, calculated in dollars. That's the universal currency. So the Terra P90 is $1,000. The Terra P90 Plus is $1,500. The Galaxy G1 is $500. The Vitality Wand is $600. And then the shaking massager is $1,000. If you're ordering for all these products anywhere in Africa, you would be paying an extra $150 for shipping for the Terra P90. And then the anywhere in Europe, in Asia, in other continents, you're paying just $100, additional $100 for shipping. Then your next question, which is the Vitality, a patient with metallic implant. I stated that clearly that there are a few contraindications with the P90 or the P90 Plus. So we recommend our device called Vitality Wand. Anybody with metallic implants, with pacemaker for the heart, with artificial organs, or bleeding tendency. That's women that are currently undergoing their monthly cycle. Please, during that period, I advise you stay clear the P90. So we recommend the Vitality Wand. Vitality Wand, the same technology but uses air pressure. It has PMF, it has terahertz, so it's the same efficacy, but doesn't have direct contact with the body. So it's more safer for such patients. Felicia, please unmute and ask your question. Felicia, kindly unmute. I can see your digital hand. Kindly unmute. Okay. You dropped your hand. Maybe you are satisfied already with the questions.
Felicia from Nigeria. So I'm new to this, and I just want to appreciate everyone, Mr. Rufus and the second speaker, for giving us this platform, and Mrs. Stella, who, introduced me to this product in Nigeria. It's a very good product because I work in an hospital in Nigeria, precisely in Lagos. My first question is, this product, is it applicable to a certain age group or is for everyone in general? And how do we track maybe people who are actually doing well in selling such products here, especially in Nigeria? Thank you.
All right, Madam Felicia, welcome on board. You're in the right place at the right time. In terms of age limit, we advise kids not to have direct contact. Infants, kids from 0 to 10, from 0 to 10. But there's another way they can also benefit from the frequency. The mother can be on the machine and carry the child. The child will also benefit from the frequency. So in terms of success stories, we have Telegram channel. I will advise you to be part of all of them. Then we also have WhatsApp platforms where you get to meet other people that are doing so well in the business. Like the last speaker said, this business is still very new. So I can assure you we don't even have up to 3,000 members yet, the whole of Nigeria. We don't even have up to 3,000 members as I speak to you. So now is the best time to run with it. Okay, I hope you are satisfied. I believe you are satisfied. All right, so I want to give room for two leaders to validate most of the information we have shared tonight. If you have used this device, you have personal testimony. I shared mine when I was doing the product presentation, how this helped handle my glucose level right now I'm off most of the drugs I used to take before. I'm only doing lifestyle change now. And the surprising thing is I've not even been consistent with my machine, because the machine is using what we call the ant sugar theory. Anywhere you take the machine, crowd will gather. Most times people will seize my machine. I took the machine to Abuja. It stayed there for 4 months. The machine has even traveled to states that I've not been to. So in terms of consistent use, I've not even been that consistent, because the machine is always in the field bringing back results. So I want to allow 2 other leaders, please raise your hand if you have used our device and you want to share your personal experience. If you want to share your personal experience, please raise your digital hand so that we begin to draw the curtain. Can I see more hands? Okay. Pastor
Coach
Emmanuel.
Rufus, I think there are some few questions in the chat box.
Okay.
If you can answer them, it will help.
Okay, let me check. Let me check that. Okay, I can see a question here from FOB Victoria. Please, I bought Galaxy G1, though I read the manual, but honestly, I did not understand it. Please, can you show more light? Okay, what I'll do for you, please indicate on our WhatsApp platform. I'll send you the video guide on how you turn it on. But it's just very simple. It has a rechargeable battery. It has a turn on button. You turn it on, you wear it firmly on the face, and then you are able to use it for about 15 minutes. So, but please indicate on the WhatsApp platform. Let me send you a video guide on how you go about it. Okay, so I see another question here. Does the 2 have to be persons who bought the same machine that you purchased? No, they can buy any of the products. Cecile, your referral or your partners can buy any of our products. It's not compulsory you do the Therapy 90 machine. When you come in, you can decide to say, okay, I want the Vitality Wand, I want the Galaxy G1, as long as you're buying product in tune of $1,000 or 2,000 or 6,000, depending on the entry level that you have decided. So, am I omitting any question? Any other question? Okay, because of time.
Somebody wants to know, how often do you use the eye massager?
The eye massager, twice daily is okay, morning and evening. Same way with the P90, twice daily is excellent. Twice daily. Okay, so let's see our slogan for tonight and draw the curtain. I want to say we have a lot of events. Please, if you are in Africa, if you're in Nigeria, precisely on the 11th of April, we're having our first car award. Please avail yourself. It's good to witness these things. Bring in your prospects. We want to show people what is obtainable and that all the promotions are workable, they are doable. So invite ahead of 11th of April. The venue is Ikeja, Lagos. Please, the flyers are already being circulated and videos being circulated on all the WhatsApp platforms. And also we have a promotion. The company says between December 2025 last year up until November this year, if you're able to earn up to $100,000, you'll be given a property in Pattaya, Thailand. Fantastic promotion. Ever since they rolled out that promotion, my brain is always calculating numbers because I already see myself having a property in Thailand through this promotion. So let's all take advantage of that as well. There are events coming up. Currently, our bosses are in Congo running an event, another one coming up in Kenya. Take advantage of that as well. And I assure you that the sky will be our starting point. So everyone, please unmute yourself. Let's see our slogan already on the screen. One team, one dream, one world, Oli Life #1. So if I say Oli Life, you just respond. One team, one dream, one world, Oli Life #1. So everybody unmute your microphone right now. Let's echo our slogan together. Unmute your microphone. Unmute your microphone. Unmute your microphone. Janet Adjaka, unmute your microphone. Everybody unmute. All right. Awesome. So are we good to go? Are we ready to go? Are you ready to go?
We're good to go.
Want to go? Oli Life. One
One
team,
team,
one dream, one world, Oli Life #1. Let's go one more time. Oli Life. One team, one dream, one world, Oli Life Nigeria, Africa #1. All right. Thank you all. Good afternoon. Good night. #1. All the way. #1.
Good night, #1. Good night.
Bagam.
Bagam.